I'm going to show you how I make stuffed chicken breast. I am going to saute up some spinach, dice up some half of a onion, a sweet onion, 3 brown mushrooms. You can use any mushroom you like. There is just over 1/4 cup of softened cream cheese, half a cup of a 4 Italian cheese blend. I like that one because when it melts, it still stays kind of hard. It's not like a super melty cheese. I really like it. So I'm also going to use more to top them when I'm done. This I'll mix in as well. 6 garlic cloves. The tomato I will chop and I will place them on top of the chicken before they go into the oven. I'm doing 2 chicken breasts. Prepped up. I sliced up the spinach, sliced up the mushrooms, diced the onions, minced the garlic. I'm going to use my garlic confit oil. There's a recipe in my page. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that button. I'm going to get the frying pan going with the garlic confit oil. We're going to saute up the spinach, take it out. I'm going to give it a squeeze to make sure there's no extra water in there, and then carry on. And then I'll saute the mushrooms until they're quite well cooked so they shrink down small. Then I'll add the onions and the garlic, add some pesto, get it off of the heat, let it cool a little bit, and then mix in my cheeses. We're gonna slice the chicken breast, we're gonna butterfly them up, smash them down so we can fit more filling in these beauties. Then I'm gonna put my Meter Plus in it, I'm gonna fire up my Traeger grills, and we're gonna get her cooked. So our pan is heating up. I'm gonna get the garlic confit oil in there. That's just gonna add a little bit more flavor. You can use any oil you like. Olive oil, my homemade chili oil that I have as well. I don't think I have that on my YouTube, but I know I need to put it on there. Anything you like to cook, let me know and I'll get it in here. Always looking for new recipes to cook for you guys. We're gonna wait till she gets nice and hot and then we'll add our oil. Let's get some oil in there. Yep, I can hear her sizzling. That's probably about a tablespoon of oil of your choice. I'm gonna get my spinach in there first. That's about 2 cups. Yep, she's warm. That's 2 cups of spinach, all chopped up fine. I do it fine so that all the flavors can really mix, so that you don't get a great big hunk of spinach, which wouldn't be a problem. I love spinach. So we'll saute this up for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic to this. This is gonna take a little bit more of the moisture out. Just a little bit. That's good. So just a pinch, really, and you don't have to. But head on over to my Instagram page. Give me a follow over there. I also have a web page that I do recipes on, justagirlinherkitchen.com. See how small this cooks down? Like there's not much left in there, but that's okay because I'm only doing 2 chicken breasts. Oh yeah, that smells really good. Yeah, it's coming along. Look how much we got. We'll probably have a half a cup here. From 2 cups down to a half. I'm gonna pull that out of there. I am gonna let it cool off a little bit and then I'll give it a really good squeeze. I'm going to add a tiny bit more oil to this pan. There we go. See, it's piping hot. We can get our mushrooms in right away. I'm going to add more salt, pepper, garlic. Again, just a little bit. Might as well season everything along the way. So I'll give these a saute. Then I'm going to get the onions in. Then I'll get the garlic in. So everything's nicely sauteed up. I returned everything along with the pesto back into the pan. So that's just mushrooms, garlic, onion, pesto, and spinach, cooked with my garlic confit oil. And then a little bit of Spiceology salt, pepper, garlic. You can use any seasoning you want. I almost went with a Cajun, but I didn't really want to take away from all the flavors that I'm putting inside it and on top of it. So there's our spreadable cream cheese. Normally I use herb and garlic. I just want to grab a spoon and start eating it, or grab some crackers and start eating it. So I'm just going to put this on low for a little bit, let it simmer. So I let them sit and stew for probably about 3-4 minutes, but I'm putting it in my strainer because it's going to get all the oil and extra waters out. Then I'll let that cool, get it back in another bowl, mix that hard cheese in with it. Let's get our chicken going. Now we are going to slice these down. I want them thin, but I gotta be careful I don't go through here. I'm gonna start at the top and just give it a little slice down, because you can always slightly do a little incision to see how far you're getting through. You don't want to go right through, otherwise your stuffing is going to fall out. Your stuffing will fall out. See how strong these Del Strong knives are? Barely have to touch it, and it's going right through it for me. I have a link for a 10% off discount if you're interested. So that's gonna be cut like that. And then I'm gonna pound it down once I have the other one. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing with this guy. Start up at the top and slowly down the center. Flip her open and just start going through. I didn't get too far through this one as I did the last one. So I think that's perfect. You want to try and make sure they're even, but I'm also going to put a meter through here, so I need to still have enough meat to hold so I can get the proper temperature of my chicken once it's done. So I've got my chicken's butterflied. I have it covered with a piece of plastic so that it doesn't splatter everywhere. And then I'm just going to carefully pound it down. And I say carefully because you can go right through and then you're going to lose all your filling. I got some grease out. I got some liquid out. Now I'm going to put my mixture into my bowl. I'm moving it to the sides because that's going to cool it quicker, because it's a metal bowl, it's cold. So it's rested for about 15-20 minutes. I'm going to put the cheese in there now. Might as well get it all out of there. Give it a good mix up. It smells really good, even though it's cold, I can still smell it. And that's why I wanted to add it in cold, so that the cheese wasn't already melted, so it can kind of all mix really, really well together. Kind of break that between two. See if we can fit it all in. There we go. That's about half. Doesn't have to be exact. I have 4 pieces of ham. I'm gonna wrap the opening with the ham. You don't have to do the ham either. Got some grill pins to hold them together. Let's have some fun. It's cold. You want it to be cold to add into your chicken unless you're cooking it right away, but I think that I would still have it cold so that you're not changing the temperature of the chicken. The cheese sets better. Now this is the hard part. I hate this part. I always have hated this part. So we'll go like that. I know I'm gonna lose a bunch there, but that's how I can use my ham to kind of protect there, so that we can kind of keep some in there. Pull those tight, and there we have it. We don't even need to use the grill pins. Kind of shove that in there so it's not hanging out. This one isn't split on the opposite side, so it was kind of easy to just use. Well, it would have been the 2 pieces that I had planned on, but that's okay. Anyway, that looks fantastic. I'm just putting a little bit of the leftover oil. Put that little guy there. Put that little guy there. Not so little, is he? Kind of move him over. I love how the Dowel Strongs just go through these, just like butter. So there we go. Just 4 little pieces like that. Grab our extra cheese that we got. And again, it's the same 4 cheese that I put inside. And there we have it. I'm gonna go and get the grill fired up at 400 degrees. There we have it. The Traeger Ironwood 885 is up to temperature. I went with 395. I'm gonna put these in there. I'm gonna throw a meter in them. And let's get her in the grill. It smells and looks amazing. There we go. We have it all set at 395 degrees. I'm going to bring that internal temperature up to 167. We're at 167 degrees internally. And doesn't she look pretty? So there we have it. Those stuffed chicken breasts all ready to go. They smell amazing. I'm just serving these chicken breasts with some sweet corn. There we go. Dinner's done.